Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for another collective message. This message will be for the general audience for the next 24 to 48 hours. Spirit guides, what message do we have for the collective? Important message for the audience. What do they need to know? Okay. Important message for the audience for the next 24 to 48 hours. We have harmony, power, self-confidence, productivity. Evolution, earth changes, climate change, transformation. Amethyst, transformation, certainty, confidence. So 2 transformation cards here. Then we have Zen Garden, inner sanctuary. Okay. Interesting. So there are a lot of things going on in the world, in your environment, that could be destabilizing, that could be a bit uncomfortable, unpredictable, and you are being asked by the universe to stay calm, stay balanced, stay zen. Okay? Maintain an inner equilibrium in spite of all of the external drama that is happening in the world today, with the weather, politics, war, the economy, so on and so forth. These are distractions. So you have to maintain harmony within yourself. You have to take your power back or maintain some semblance of power within yourself by way of not allowing the external world to affect what's happening within you internally. So if you're at peace internally and you are content, you feel safe, you're secure, you have plans and goals and dreams and objectives, don't allow what's happening outside of you, whether it's in your home or in the world or in your communities or whatever, don't let what's happening outside of you affect what's happening inside of you. So you have to put up some boundaries here. You guys could be empaths. You guys could have Neptune in a conjunction with your sun, moon, or rising sign, or your sun's dispositor. So Zen, harmony, amethyst, and evolution. So the planet is going through some changes right now. The planet, society, we just moved from Pluto in Capricorn into Pluto in Aquarius. We're also in the Aquarius age, which is a 2200 year cycle. So there's a lot of shifting and changing going on around the world, and the universe is asking you to just stay calm, stay balanced, remain peaceful. Do not allow the chaos outside of you to create chaos within you. Remain zen, remain calm. We have inner sanctuary here. Some of you guys are feeling anxious or mentally disturbed or imbalanced because of what's happening in the world. And you're afraid of how it's going to affect the economy, how it's going to affect your communities, your families, just your plans going forward. Everything seems so up in the air. It's hard to predict or plan for the future because things are changing so rapidly for everybody that the plans you may have had 3 years ago may be obsolete now due to the economy, due to climate. For example, if you wanted to move to California 6 months ago and you had all these plans to move out there, all of a sudden everything's up in smoke. Do not allow that to knock you off your square. Maintain balance, stay centered, stay grounded, rooted. Be like the sun. the planet is going through some sort of evolutionary cycle. The energy of the planet is changing. The sun, though, regardless of the changes that are happening in the solar system, in the universe, it still is the sun. It doesn't change its patterns, its cycle, its behavior, its attributes. It's still the sun. It is still central. It's a central force. So you have to be the central force or the centripetal force in your own life. You can't get knocked out of orbit because of what's happening outside of you. So you have to become a microcosm of the macrocosm. The macrocosm being the solar system with all the planets evolving around it, right? And for you, all of these experiences that are happening in your life, people, events, job losses, politics, all of these external things represent the planets. These planets and these incidents can't knock you out of your orbit. Don't allow it to do that. You have to remain centered and strong and have strong boundaries. Don't be too influenced or too it's like you guys may have to unplug or disconnect from social media. Go into nature. Spend some time reading a book in quiet. Unplug from the matrix. And focus on your own wellness, your own wholeness, your own peace, your own centeredness, stability, calm, stasis. Be like the sun. Don't let what's happening outside of you affect what's happening within you or how you feel about yourself or about your future, etc. Spirit guides, please continue this message for the collective. Continue the message, please, for the collective. Wow. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Peace, balance, stability, happiness within the home. 4s represent structure. They represent foundations, being anchored, consistency, practicality. This is how some of you guys are feeling. Some of you guys could have lost your homes in this massive fire. Or you're feeling homeless for some reason. Or like you're not safe. The ground beneath you isn't safe for some reason. Earthquake. Job loss. Climate change. Environmental changes. You feel ungrounded here. This could be due to physical illness or financial hardship. Interesting. This is all a matter of perspective. This is a matter of perspective. Things are not as bad as they seem. You actually have a lot more going for you than you think. You may have lost a lot. Or you feel like things are shifting beneath your feet and you can't ground yourself. I think Uranus is at 26 degrees of Taurus. So the whole world is feeling this shifting of the soil, of the earth itself. The loss of stability. This is rapid, unexpected changes caused by circumstances beyond your control. Changes that affect finances, that affect our values, that affect the things that we value or hold dear to us. Radical shifts in perspectives regarding money, economy, government, society, systems, structures, the things that make us feel secure. You're changing that now here with the 5 and 4 of Pentacles. So even if you have this tangible things that represent stability, you don't feel secure within yourself. You feel like you can lose it at any moment. This is like having a house that you can't afford. Sorry, I have to change the song real quick. Yeah, so even if you have a house, you have a job, you don't feel like it's enough, or you feel like you don't have enough, you're afraid of the future. You're afraid of the future. So you're going to have to be realistic. Be realistic about your finances, your resources. Be realistic. But again, don't catastrophize everything, but be realistic. So don't downplay what's going on, and don't catastrophize it either. See it for what it is and take the appropriate steps to protect your security. Don't allow the chaos outside of you to affect your decision making, your mental health, your happiness, because you have a lot going for you. But you know, the Empress, yeah. But you can feel the tides, or you can feel the sand shifting beneath you. Empress is Taurus energy. This is Taurus also. This is Capricorn. Taurus, Uranus is currently in Taurus, and Taurus represents land, property, assets, tangibles that we can quantify, food, luxury, comfort, femininity, beauty. It's ruled by Venus. So you have a lot going for you, and you have a lot of resources, but you're feeling like the way things are going in the world, and even with these astrological transits of Saturn going into Aries and Neptune going to Aries, that your finances may be affected, especially if you are a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, or if you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, or even a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, because Saturn's going to be in your Earth houses, and Saturn's debilitated in Aries. So there is going to be a need to budget or be resourceful with the 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. But just because you have the budget doesn't mean that you're poor or that you're lacking something. You just have to be more responsible and more resourceful with what you have. That's all. It's not the end of the world. Don't panic. Yeah, Page of Swords. Doing research, speculation, 9 of Cups. The Empress and the Page of Swords. You're trying to find out ways to hold on to what you have, essentially. You guys could have been a bit overindulgent, spending too much money, wasteful, irresponsible, thinking that things will always stay the same, and they're going to change. There's some shifts here. We have evolution, earth changes, climate change, transformation. Then we have amethyst, transformation, certainty, confidence. Then we have power, harmony, power, self-confidence, productivity, Zen garden. There's a lot of Venus here. So Venus isn't just about what we have. It is also about refinement, taking care of the things that we have, being resourceful with what we have instead of spending extra money we could invest in something, or we could create something instead of buying things. Like, how do you create beauty in your own life without going to the store to purchase it? So how are you creating safety and beauty and femininity and security within your home if you don't have money, or if your finances are shaky? It's like some of you guys were too dependent on the system, in a sense, or society, to dictate how secure or how valuable you were. So if the economy was doing well and you had disposable income, then you felt content, which makes sense, but that's not sustainable, because the economy always changes and politics always change. So you're being asked to discover other ways of feeling secure without money, or without having as much money. Clarify let me get one more card, please. More clarification for the collective. Harmony, this is Venus energy. Evolution is Pluto. Venus and Scorpio, potentially. A lot of transformation here. This is a Taurus-Scorpio axis. Taurus ruling the second house of personal assets and resources, and Scorpio ruling the 8th house of other people's assets and resources, but also power dynamics. Personal power. Do you have the power to maintain your own inner equilibrium despite whatever's happening outside of you? New opportunities. A message from someone abroad, or someone who's remote from you. King of Swords, making plans. Logical, rational, objective plans. Some of you guys could be considering moving overseas to save money. Ten of Swords, so you could be planning on moving overseas. There's too much happening in the United States or wherever you are. Too much political instability, economic instability, climate change. Everything is up in the air. You may be looking across the oceans to move. Could be speaking with a travel agent. Chariot, yeah, looking to move. You guys may be looking to move to somewhere that's more affordable, where you can sustain your current lifestyle. Queen of Swords, yeah. It's time to get out. The Chariot represents your home. Not your home. Cancer, which is the home, the family. But the Chariot represents moving towards a destination or your destiny. Going towards the North Star. You guys could be doing research on other places, other countries, or places to live. Especially if you have plans to move to California, or you're currently living in California. You're like, I'm done. This is the last straw. There's too much happening here. There's too much instability, politically, economically, geographically, culturally. There's so much up in the air that it's starting to affect your mental health. And you're like, well, before I let this country break me down, I'm going to leave. With the money that I have in my back, I'm going to budget and figure out how much I can afford if I move to a different country. You could be considering moving out of the country. There's too much volatility in the United States for you, or wherever you are, because there's volatility all over the world, actually. Courtesy of Pluto and Aquarius. Let me see if I can get more information here. All right, I want you guys to think of a yes or no question pertaining to this message, whether it's finances, job, moving, house, stability, relationships, and then I'll give you the answer to your question. Spirit guides, the collective wants a yes or no answer to their question. Yes or no answer to that question. One more. Yes. Being shown the way. The answer is yes. So there's two here. Two yeses. So whatever your question was, the answer is yes twice. The first is yes. Being shown the way. You see this person looking towards the horizon. It looks like they're overlooking a mountain. Wide open spaces. New opportunities. Traveling. Relocating. Being shown the way. Welcome with open arms. Okay. And yes, again, reap the rewards, abundance flows, Empress energy. So you guys, the answer is yes. Whether it was to, I don't know, move or whatever. I don't know what the question, what your inquiry was about. Okay. And angel numbers to support the message further, and then I'm going to close it out. Okay, Spirit Guides, please continue this message for the collective, advice for the collective as it pertains to this message. I need an angel oracle number. Please continue this message for the collective. Unique skills, life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, important projects. 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. You're not going down without a fight either. Whatever this is, you won't let it happen to you. You're taking control of your life by making executive decisions that are not based on your emotions, but based on the reality of the situation, financially, politically, geographically, whatever. It's not about feelings anymore. This is Venus in Libra, not Venus in Taurus or Venus in Cancer or Venus in Pisces. It is that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. So this is perhaps you applying for a new job in a different country, a different city, wanting to move. I don't know. But you have what it takes. You're the Empress. All the queens. You're ready to go. So the answer is yes for whatever your question was. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening. I look forward to reading your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.